Let's talk projects. We all have projects. This is a project. They have deadlines, they need people, and you need to have all the information right in front of you. Projects in SwiftFox is another great feature that can help you manage your workflow, assign and complete your tasks, and because all your data is already in here, it just makes project management that little bit easier. Okay, let's get into it. We'll open up projects, and here you can create a folder that will group all of your projects. So I'll select Create Project Folder, and I'll give it a name, New Member Engagements. From here, open the folder and select Add New Project. You can either choose a template or start fresh with a blank project. I'm going to start fresh. I'll call it New Member Prospects. To add any new column, select the plus on the right of the table. Now I'll select the record option, which I'll label Name, and select my record type of People. This column will store the people I am engaging with. Now we want to add a date column. To do this, we again select the plus and select Date. Add the label Date and select Create. To upload a file, I'll again add a new column and use the type File Upload. Label it and Create. Finally, I'll add in one more column to help us track the status of each member. For this, we'll use a select column and create some options for contacted, follow-up, interested, and closed. We can then reorder any of these by dragging the column headers. Perfect. Let's create some rows. To add a new row of data to this project, select Add Row and fill out all of your columns. You can add as many entries as you like at any time. Now, I want to assign some tasks to each of these members. So at the end of the project row, I'll select the task icon here. I will add a description and assign it to my colleague. I can see by this badge that my colleague has made some comments on this row here and tagged me. I'll reply now, all done. I've completed my task to follow up on a call to Caroline, so I'll go to this tasks for this row and select Mark as done. Excellent. One very important thing, sharing permissions. You can customize the permissions for the entire project or a specific column or row. To set project permissions, select the three-dot menu next to the project name, then select Sharing Permissions. This will bring up the very familiar Permissions menu. Here, you can set your permissions for the entire project. In this case, I want everyone to have full access to my board, so I'll leave this as is. To lock down the permissions for just one column, select the three-dot menu on the desired column and select Column Permissions. Here, we will set anyone to view only, but add the engagement team with full access. This way, everyone can view this project and column, but only the engagement team can upload documents. Similarly, we can set permissions on a specific row. For this example, I will restrict this row so that only I can make edits. Simple as that. Now that this project is complete, I want to export this list so I can frame it in my office. Just kidding, this is actually very bad data practice. But let's say I need to export this list for a reason. I'll select Export and download the CSV. Now, if you ever need to delete or archive a project, you can do this from the three-dot menu on the left and select either Archive or Delete. You can view archived projects by checking, you guessed it, the Show Archived checkbox. And there we have it. That is a quick overview of the project board.